I'm Maliza Isa, and I'm just a normal Malaysian like you out there. I just want to say a few things about being multiracial. I'm a Muslim girl, I'm a Malay girl, but I've also got Indian roots in me. My mother's Indian, my father's Malay. I grew up rejecting Islam because I didn't understand what was going on in agama school. They will tell me things like, oh, bila semayang, kalau terbuka sarung tu, ternampak kaki, maknanya batal. Then they'll also tell me, if you terkentut, batal. Then they also tell me, if you terkincit, batal. And then everything batal tau. Pakai nail colour pun batal. Thank God I didn't wear any today, but the thing is, everything batal puasa, I got fed up. Like, how many times do you want me to pray in 5 seconds? Honestly, I have no time. I got to go to school, I got to go to tennis, I got to go to music class, I got to play piano, I got to do all these things. Life is busy. I cannot like sit there and batal puasa 10 times. So it was a great excuse to be rebellious. After all, teenagers, they are rebellious. Teenagers, they go through a lot of ups and downs, periods. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, I had a tough time during my adolescence, and religion didn't make it better when it should have, right? But anyway, growing up, after actually maturing a little bit, I met my yoga teacher, and he turned out to be a Punjabi Sikh man, and the yoga was centered around the Punjabi religion and culture. And so I learned about the Sikhs, the Sikh people. Yeah, I learned about them, and I really, really enjoyed learning about their tradition, their culture, the way of life, their temples, the gurdwaras. That's what they call them, gurdwaras. And that has made me a better Muslim, because I remember one story. When I was 6, my grandmother, from my paternal side, my Muslim side, is a very spiritual Islamic lady. She will wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock a.m., she'll throw water, cold water on me, she'll bathe me, get a cold shower, and then she'll pray and let me watch her and sit there and do whatever. And so at 6 years old, I experienced my grandmother teaching me how to pray the Muslim way with the telekung. And there was no, tak nampak kaki, tak boleh pakai colour. There was none of that rubbish. It was just pure spiritual. She was aligned as a self. I don't know, you want to call it soul, body, mind, spirit, whatever. This woman, my grandmother, was sitting there and praying and standing and doing what she does, and it was so peaceful. And that peace, I was always wondering, where can I find that peace anymore? And I didn't find it reading the Quran. I didn't find it trying to understand the Quran. I did find it reciting the Quran, understanding by, singing the Quran. I did. It's quite nice. Music soothes the soul, after all. Chanting the Quran can be a form of music. Anyway, this is the point. When I grew older and started doing yoga with the Sikhs, I experienced that peace that my grandmother shared with me when I was 6. Because while I was doing yoga, sitting there was the other grandmothers, the Sikh grandmothers, who reminded me of my own grandmother, because they had the same spiritual strength and their soul was shining forth. And I could feel the peace when you're around peaceful people and happy people and wise people, the matriarchs of our family, the matriarchs of other people's family, the matriarchs of our world. The women of the world need to nurture other women and ourselves. What else am I saying? Yeah. Let peace reign, women rock, and let's learn about other people's cultures and religions, because that can make you, as it made me, I think, a little bit better, a better Muslim than I was maybe 10 years ago. A better Muslim, definitely. 女人的香